In the quiet pocket of Maplewood Heights, where the houses leaned close and the trees whispered secrets to each other, every day a fox appeared one early autumn morning. Small, thin, and dusted with soot gray fur, it slipped through backyards like a passing shadow. People began to notice their flower beds disturbed, or an apple missing from a yard basket. Someone would spot a copper tail disappearing behind a trash bin. Two wary golden eyes glinting from the underbrush. Neighbors talked. Kids whispered. Parents warned. But the fox, soon nicknamed Shy by the children, never hurt anyone. It simply kept its distance, skittish as a leaf blown by wind. Whenever footsteps neared, it vanished. Whenever someone tried to leave food out, the fox waited until nightfall, snatched the treat, and disappeared again. No one could get within 20 feet of it. It was a ghost with paws, except to one kid. 9-year-old Milo Sanchez had been watching the fox since the first day he spotted it beneath the old oak by the playground. While other kids squealed or ran to tell adults, Milo just watched. Quietly. Curiously. He saw the way the fox's ribs showed through its coat, and how its ears twitched at every sound. He noticed how it limped sometimes, favoring its back leg. He wondered what had happened to it, where it came from, what it had lost. Milo had always been good at noticing things. So one chilly afternoon, backpack bouncing at his side, Milo made a decision. He walked to the clearing behind his apartment building, a spot the fox seemed to like, and sat down on the grass. He didn't approach. He didn't call. He simply waited. Shy appeared minutes later, slipping out from the bushes. The moment it spotted Milo, the fox froze. Muscles locked. Eyes wide, Milo raised both hands gently. It's okay. I won't come closer, the fox's tail lowered, but it didn't run. Not yet. Milo reached into his pocket and pulled out the snack. He'd been saving from lunch a soft granola bar, honey oat, his favorite. He broke it in half and set one piece on the ground in front of him, pushing it a few inches away with 2 fingers. Then he nudged it farther and farther, until the treat sat several feet away, close to Shy, but not close to the offering. 1 minute passed, then 2, then 3. Finally, Shy crept forward slowly, every paw placed with calculation. It sniffed the air, pupils wide and cautious. When it reached the snack, it paused again, staring at Milo as if waiting for a trap to snap shut. Milo didn't move a muscle. Only when he looked away, pretending to study the sky, did Shy lower its head and take the granola bar. A quick snap, a crunch, and the fox retreated just as fast. It wasn't trust.
Not yet.
But it was a beginning. Over the next weeks, Milo returned every afternoon with something new. Every day, apple slices, bits of sandwich crust, a piece of cooked chicken from his mom's dinner. Every time, he sat a little closer to the fox's spot. Every time, Shy hesitated a little less. The neighborhood had started to notice that the fox seemed calmer these days. It didn't dash blindly across yards. It didn't snarl at passing dogs. It even stopped stealing food from trash cans. People assumed it was simply settling in. But really, the fox was waiting. For one small ritual, for one safe place to appear each day. One late afternoon, when the air shimmered with golden light, something remarkable happened. Milo placed down a small strip of turkey. Not the full distance away this time, but halfway. Shy approached, sniffed, then suddenly paused. Instead of grabbing the food immediately, it looked at Milo. Looked, not just watched. Then, with cautious steps, Shy moved closer. Then another. Milo felt his breath catch. The fox stopped just inches away from his knee. Its fur trembled with tiny shivers. Its nose twitched, ever so gently. It took the turkey from Milo's open palm. Warm whiskers brushed his skin. Soft fur grazed his fingers. For the first time, Milo smiled in the fox's presence instead of holding his breath, and the fox didn't run. From that day on, Shy wasn't quite so shy. It began waiting for Milo before the sun set, tail wrapped around its paws. Sometimes it followed him as he walked home, staying just far enough to remain invisible to adults. Sometimes it sat near him while he read homework aloud under the trees, ears flicking at every new word. The bond wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was small and quiet and built on patience. In the neighborhood, they eventually noticed. Mrs. Hall said the fox didn't look so skinny anymore. Mr. Patel claimed it didn't seem scared of people as much. Kids whispered that Milo had tamed it, but Milo shook his head every time. I didn't tame him, he'd say. It just decided to trust me. One crisp evening, as orange leaves tumbled around them like confetti, the fox did something new. After accepting its snack, a small piece of roasted potato, it stepped forward and gently nudged its forehead against Milo's arm. A fox boop. A thank you. Every day, a promise. Milo giggled, lightly scratching behind its ear. You're not so shy anymore, huh? And shy, for the first time, didn't move away.